Hi, this is Kelsey from Inspired Elite Solutions. Today we're going to go over the safety plan. I would go ahead and print out the PDF called Safety Plan so that this is something you can handwrite and keep it with you at all times. A safety plan is a resource for you to use in any situation in life that might make you feel a trigger. You might feel more susceptible to a relapse in certain situations. So a safety plan is a great thing to keep in the back of your mind in order to live our lives sober. So the first step on the safety plan is warning signs. This might be thoughts, images, mood, situation, or behavior that a crisis may be developing. So the warning signs are something that you can sense inside of yourself, not necessarily outside warning signs. So definitely a feeling. For me, it would be stress or anger, any of those consuming emotions. I'm more susceptible to a relapse. So go ahead and write down 3 warning signs. Step 2, internal coping strategies. Things I can do to take my mind off of my problems without contacting another person. So this might be a relaxation technique, a physical activity. So you're going to write down 3 of these. I know for me a good idea would be meditation, taking a walk, maybe walking with a friend or with my dog. Even exercise is a good internal coping strategy. So go ahead and take the time to write down 3 of those. Step 3, people and social settings that provide a distraction. So this is a positive distraction to kind of take you out of your own mind. So in this step, we're going to write down 2 people and their phone numbers and 2 places. So for me, I know that I could write down a sponsor or maybe a family member or friend that can take me out of my head and provide that positive distraction. And so for places, I know that somewhere in nature, maybe going for a walk along the river or maybe going shopping is a good distraction and a positive thing to do. So go ahead and complete step 3. Step 4, people whom I can ask for help. So in this step, you're going to write down the name of 3 people and their phone numbers. And maybe you want to choose some different people than who you put in step 3. So someone I can ask for help, it might be actual danger or maybe something internal. I need to be able to talk to someone and ask for help through a situation or stressful event. So go ahead and write down 3 names and their phone numbers. Step 5, this is going to be professional or agencies I can contact during a crisis. So for area 1 and 2, you're going to write down 2 different clinician names. This could be your therapist and a primary care doctor, maybe a psychiatrist or any other clinicians that you feel comfortable and know that you could contact. The third one is a local urgent care service. So you might want to do some research and see the local urgent care in your area, maybe one that is provided with your insurance, and you want to write down the name of that association, their address, and phone number. And the last part of step 5 is provided here for you, the suicide prevention hotline, so that you always know that phone number in case you are feeling any thoughts of self-harm. After completing step 5, we're on to step 6. And this is about making the environment safe. So there are 2 lines in here. This might be about making your living situation safer, or maybe when you go outside of your comfort zone, how can I make some adjustments so that the environment is safe? It might be letting some people know that you're in recovery. It might be making sure that you kind of have a safe space to yourself if you're ever going out of town. So go ahead and write down 2 options for making the environment safe. The last step at the bottom is really important. You're going to write down the one thing that is most important to me and worth living for. This might be a person, this might be a goal in your life. So you can write down one thing that makes life worth living. So now we've completed our safety plan. Congratulations. I want you to go ahead and add anything else, maybe some notes of anything that you might have forgotten that will be helpful for you. And this is a relapse prevention plan as well as your safety plan for any place that you go. So kind of double check your work, make sure you have everything down that will be helpful for you. And this is definitely a tool that you can keep with you. Maybe you keep it in your glove box, maybe in your wallet, something that you can resource anytime you're in need. Congratulations, you're done with the safety plan. Thanks for joining us today.